consistent with free and fair trade. These policies have built Beijing's manufacturing base at the expense of its competitors, especially the United States of America.
China has built its own manufacturing base that provides cheap and efficient labor, and many US businesses use it to maximize profits. Shanghai General Sports is one of the biggest bicycle manufacturers in China. The company produces more than 3 million bikes every year. CEO Lei Ge attributes the company's success to building close relationships with his partners abroad, particularly in the US.
We work with our partner in the States as a family. That's why we can become so close.
That supply chain integration has built up over 30 years, and it means the trade war has hit Shanghai General Sports and many companies in China that sell to the US. Lei has had to let go about 30% of his staff. It doesn't help that China's economic growth has slumped to its lowest level in nearly 3 decades.
Oh, we hate this. It's just more difficult than ever. Of course, we feel disappointed and we feel upset, but there's nothing we can do.
This factory produces up to 13,000 bicycles every day. They're sent to countries such as Australia, Canada, and Japan, but 80% of them are made for the United States.
And arrive in this South Carolina factory.
We're producing this year about 300,000 bicycles.
Arnold Kamler is one of the primary buyers of Shanghai General Sports' parts. He's the chairman and CEO of Kent Bikes, one of the largest bike wholesalers in the U.S. On every bike frame imported from China, Kent has to pay a 36% tariff to U.S. customs. On every tire, it's 30%.
When you pay that amount to U.S. customs, do you therefore increase your prices to your clients?
Of course. The bicycle business is a very high volume, but unfortunately for me, a very low profit margin business. And so when we have an increase of that size, we have no choice but to raise prices.
And those higher prices have led to a 20% drop in sales since the trade war began. And that's meant Kamler's had to lay off a quarter of his employees.
These tariffs are hurting us very badly, but we're a smart company, and so we'll overcome this challenge by sourcing elsewhere over time.
And that's exactly what's happening. General Sports will turn this field in Cambodia into a 500,000 square foot factory. Lei says it's an investment he wishes he didn't have to make because he fears labor costs will rise.
I prefer staying in China, speak same language, and it's easier to find workers.
It may not be good for businesses, but driving companies out of China is music to many in the Trump administration's ears. Some senior advisors want to continue economic integration with China, but others see China as a national security threat and want to separate the two economies.